Oh, God. I'm waiting for the doctor. I've been here for half an hour. No, more than that. God knows, they don't have a clock here. I'll tell you why they don't have a clock here is because no one wants to see how long they're waiting. Just as well I'm opposite the toilet there. I'm here because I'm having a bit of trouble in the lower regions, in the netherworld, as they say. My grandson, God, they're incredible, these children today. He's out there on the internet. He said, Grand, he said, you should get a blog. I said, listen, I have a blog and I have it at 8:30 every morning and I'm not going on the internet to tell anyone about it, all right? Anyway, the blogs have become a bit messy. So, I'm here to see the doctor. All this business about the pelvic floor, so he's going to straighten me out in more ways than one. God, you could die waiting for a doctor, couldn't you?
Mrs. Wise, doctor will see you now.
Oh, see? Hours later. All right, here we go. For better or worse, as they say. God, it's terrific. Just as well I didn't have to pay much for that. Pelvic floors. I've got to get a new pelvic floor. Tell you what, my friend Marg can use some of this. I'll just take this with me as I go. Oh dear, I ripped it. Oh, just leave that in there. Doesn't matter. I'll take a bit of blue tack. It's always handy, blue tack. Stick things up. It's always good for your dentures, a bit of blue tack. I'll give her that one too. Right, now get the elevator going. God, street. Oh, are you going out? I'm coming in. Ta-da! Oh, you smell nice.
Okay.
I've been told that I've got to get a new pelvic floor.
Pelvic floor.
A pelvic floor.
Okay.
So this is the only floor place that I know.
What size of pelvic floor would you like?
Well, I'm not that big. Mind you, some of my friends are enormous. But I know that mine's rather neat. So this isn't going to help me at all, is it?
Probably not.
I'm going to go and see my friend Marg. I know she's got a much bigger one than me. All right. Iced tea, it's lovely. Marg's got palsy, I haven't, but I do this because it makes her feel better. Like she's not the only one who's making a fool of herself, you know what I mean? No, it's a terrible thing, it's like Parkinson's disease. Luckily I don't have it, I don't think. So Marg, this is my friend Marg. Marg, don't do that because you look silly. Just keep listening to me. I've come up to tell you about your pelvic floor, Marg. Now, I've been to the doctor. We've all got them. The trouble is what they say. I've got all this literature to show you today that if you don't use it, you lose it. Pretty much the same thing that happened with you and Arthur, your husband, your late dearly beloved. She never... Over here, Neil, she never used him and she lost him. It can happen to women sometimes. That was a long time ago, wasn't it, Marg? Yeah, do you remember how long ago it was?
Long time.
Long time, yes. All right, so I've got to get my reading glasses on here. Just hang on a minute because all this stuff come in the mail, Marg, is very, very important. Now I'm going to run through a bit of it with you. This is the first one. You want to have a look at that. This is very, very important. Yeah, I know you've been having trouble because Marg's one of those ones that one of the things they say is if you run to the toilet but you don't make it in time, you know. So you've got a whole line of tenor pants and all that stuff.
Pants,
pants. Yeah, you wear them. So this is 1 in 3 women who've ever had a baby wet themselves. This is extraordinary. I'm going to tell you what, Marg, if I had a baby now, I'd bloody wet myself too. Bladder control, this is all about Marg's had 5 children. she's a total wreck, really, down there. So you probably don't have any pelvic floor left at all, do you? As I said before, her pelvic floor is much bigger than mine because I only had 3. She's had 5. She's pushed 5 out. There's the pushing out of the child. Yeah, do you remember the pushing? Push. That'll do, Mark. She pushed out 5 and they were all enormous. Half of them were retarded, but you know, that was the way it went in those days because we had such a hard time in birth. You've got to keep track of your progress. You've got to get the knack. I'm going to listen. You've got to squeeze up and hold before you, just have a cough, Mark, show me what happens. There you go, see, look at that. Now, you've lost all, you've got to squeeze up on your pelvic floor. You've got to squeeze up before you cough, sneeze or blow your nose and before you lift anything. Oh, this is terrible. It all talks about farting and everything. It's terrible stuff. Do you have trouble with wind?
Oh,
yes, I know we all do. Now, this is the best one. Use it or you lose it. Now, Mark, I don't know whether I can show you this. This might upset her, you know, because it's been a long time since she's seen one of these. But you'll vaguely remember this from Mark. I mean, you've had 5 children, Mark. You must know something about your body. I'll just show it to her now. There you go. Have a look at that, Mark. Do you understand what you're looking at, Pet?
yeah.
Do you understand that? Who's that, Mark? Who's that?
Arthur.
Arthur! She remembers Arthur. Oh, God, isn't that sweet? Do you feel heaviness, bulging or pain in your vaginal area? Do you know what that is, Mark? Here's another diagram, Mark. That's you, Mark. See? No, you're fatter than that, I know. But anyway, it's in there somewhere. It's in there somewhere, hidden away now. She's had 5 children. You can imagine the state it's in. Do you experience chronic lower back or pelvic pain? Yes, all the time. You've had that terrible back.
Oh, back, yes.
You couldn't get off the toilet for 3 weeks that year. Remember that year when you were stuck on the lab and I wasn't around to help you? No. Yes, well, and you don't have to rubber get it. Anyway, I'm leaving this with you, Toast. You can have it, pin it on the wall. Yeah. We'll pin it up here over the Modiglianis or whatever they are so that you can have this up here because I got this from the clinic. All right? So, I'm done. It's all there for you to look at and I'll see you next week, which is only a day away, all right? Ta-da!
Bye.
I'll see you later.
See you later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ta-da.
Bye. Who was that?
Well, there you have it. Perfect example for old Marg. But it's true, you see. If you don't use it, you lose it. It's just one thing that bothers me when I check up on something. Oh, God.